Okay, next. A small rock is thrown vertically upward with a speed of 18 meter per second from the edge of the roof. At 37-meter tall building, the rock doesn't hit the building on its way back down and lands on the street. What is the maximum height? How much time elapses when the rock is thrown until it hits the ground? And what is the speed of the rock before it hits the street? So therefore, drawing muna natin siya. Ito na naman sa mga bato. Pero dito may building. Yan. So may building. Yung building ay 37 meters. Then may bato. Lagi siya. Tapos bumagsak. Hindi daw tumama dun sa building. Doesn't hit the building on its way back. Okay? Ang tinatanong is, wait lang, ibaba ko to kasi baka maputol mamaya. Yan. Ang tinatanong ay kung ano-ano. Okay, let's start with the given. So, initial velocity is equal to 18 meter per second. And then, height of the building is 37. Sabihin natin na yun ay H1. H1 is 37 meters. Okay? Ngayon, yung acceleration natin ay dalawa. So, may pataas at may pababa. Diba? So, ang gagawin nyo dito, kapag ganyan, you have to treat this different problem. So, yung una, on its way up, okay, upward and downward. So, dun muna tayo sa upward. Okay. So, sa upward, ito yon, pataas muna siya. Ano yung mga given natin dyan? Because it's going up and it would reach the maximum height at hindi pa kasama ito. Ito lang muna yung titingnan natin. So, with that, you set the given initial velocity. Okay, upward muna tayo. Initial velocity is 18 meter per second. And then, hindi pa natin gagamitin yung height. We know that at the highest point, final velocity is equal to 0 meter per second. And we also know that the acceleration is negative 9.81 meter per second squared upward. Diba? So with this, we can get the maximum height. Kasi pataas. Similar lang to dun sa ibang object thrown upward. So, ano yung best equation para makuha yung height? Hindi pa natin alam yung time, pataas. Can we use equation number 4? So, final velocity squared is equal to initial velocity squared plus 2gh. H yung kailangan natin. Final velocity is 0. So, therefore, ilipat natin to. That will be, ilipat na natin dito yung 2gh equal to final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared. Divide both sides by 2g. Okay, so that will be h is now equal to final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared over 2g. Substitute the values. You will have 0 meter per second minus 18 meter per second squared 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared. Magiging sagot dito. 18 squared over. This one will be negative kasi pataas. 2 times 9.8. 16.53 daw. Height is equal to 16.53 meters. Set aside muna natin to. What if kinuha muna natin yung time bago natin kunin yung final velocity? Tingnan natin kung same yung lalabas na sagot. Dapat same. Ulitin ko. Hanapin muna natin yung time pataas. Okay? Kasi parang mas madali siya. So, if we will be looking for the time it takes to go up, para mahanap natin yung Hmax, time muna. So, we can use equation 1. So, Vf is equal to Vi plus Gt. Diba? So, 0 naman na to. 0 is equal to Vi plus Gt. So, therefore, Gt is equal to negative Vi. And time is Vi over G. Diba? So, dinerive lang natin. Transpose ito, naging negative. Tapos, dinivide both sides by G. GT. Cancel yung G. Ayan na siya. Pag nakuha natin yung time, initial velocity is negative 18 meter per second divided by 9.81 meter per second squared. What will be the time? Time is 18 divided 9.8. 9.8. 1.84. 1.84 seconds. Yung 1.84 seconds ay time pataas. Okay? Kung i-redraw ko siya, ito yun. Ayan. Ito pala yung time na tinutukoy natin. Okay? Para makataas siya dyan. So, the time it takes to reach the maximum height is this. So, pwede na natin makuha yung Hmax. Hmax. So, Hmax is equal to, dahil 0 naman yung final velocity, gamitin natin yung first equation, second equation. Wala ko nga, third equation pa din. Ito pa din. Ano pa ba ibang equation? Ayan. Ito lang, tsaka to. Ito, tsaka to. Diba? Pwede natin palang kunin. So, Hmax is equal to, no, thrown upward pala to. Thrown upward. So, ayan. 11 PM na kasi, inaantok na ako. So, ayan. Hmax will now be equal to, let's use, yung ginamit natin kanina. Final velocity squared equal to initial velocity squared plus 2 GH. H yung kailangan. Transpose, divide both sides by 2G. So, final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared over 2G. Which is ito din. Ayan. Can we use the first can we use H max is equal to VIT plus AT squared over 2? Yeah, we can use this provided na tama yung time. And what if mali yung nakuha mong time? Mamamali din ito. So instead, let's use this one. Because this one is reliable sa given. Okay? So, pero syempre kahit ano sa dalawa, same lang yung sagot. So, ito magiging final velocity is 0 minus 0 squared minus 18 meter per second squared this 2 times 9.81 meter per second square. So, H max is equal to 18 squared over 2 times 9.8. 16.53. Did we get the same answer? Oh, same naman. 16.53 meters. So, ang tinatanong doon ay, sa letter A, what is the maximum height? Hindi pa yung 16.53. Ito pa lang yung mula doon sa pinagbatuhan, pataas. O, kukunin mo pa yung H total. Okay, so H total is equal to yung height nung building, 37 meters plus 16.53 meters. How much? 37 plus 16.53 53.53. So, ito yung H total. Ayan siya. Pataas, and then, pababa. Okay? Next. Para naman makuha yung how much time elapsed from the time the rock was thrown until it hits the ground. So, kailangan alam mo yung time papunta dito at yung time pababa. Okay? So, ito yung part 1. So, yung part 2 natin, pwede ko na itong tanggalin kasi pinakita ko naman ulit dito. Yung part 2 naman, yung downward. So, kung downward na siya, ito na yon yung build, ito, diba? Binato siya dito, pataas, dumating sa maximum height, tapos bumagsak dito. So, sa downward natin, ang gagamitin na natin ay itong scenario na to. Ito, mamaya na yan. So, with this, ang magiging basis natin, initial velocity is now 0 meter per second because we're pertaining to drop. Okay. And then, our height is the total height. And how much is that? 53.53. Kasi ito na yon yung height ng building at yung itinaas niya. Ito na yung kabuuan. And then, syempre, the time daw yung hinahanap. And knowing that that is going down, so that will be positive 9.81 meter per second squared. So, 9.81 meter per second squared. Ayan. So, this is a dropped object. So, time, para makuha yung time, kunin mo na yung h is equal to gt squared over 2. So, para makuha yung time, cross multiplication, 2h is equal to gt squared. So, t is equal to the square root of 2h over g. Substitute the value. 2 times 53.53 over 9.81 meter per second squared. Calculator, square root of 2 times 53.53 over 9.81. So, time is 3.31 or 3.30 seconds pababa. Okay, on its way down. Pero ang tinatanong ay the time elapsed from the rock is thrown until it hits the street. So, kailangan ipag-add natin itong time pataas at itong time pababa. So, therefore, ang hinahanap na time ay total time. So, total time, dito na lang. Total okay. So, T total is equal to T up and then, T down. So, that is 1.84 plus 3.03 seconds. So, time total is equal to 1.84 plus 0.3 4.87 seconds. So, therefore, in total time ay 4.87 seconds. Yung 4.87 seconds, ang tinutukoy niyan ay ito yan, pataas, 1.84 seconds. Nung bumaba na siya dito, pababa, ito yung 3.03 seconds. So, pag pinagsama, ayan. The last question is, what is its final velocity when it hits the ground or the street? So, ang magiging basis mo na doon ay yung second scenario, pababa. Okay? So, given this, ano pwede maging equation natin sa final velocity? Yung equation 4 na lang. So, final velocity squared is equal to initial velocity squared plus 2gh. Initial velocity is 0 meter per second plus 2 times 9.8 meter 81 meter per second squared. Ano yung height natin? Yung height na ginamit natin, 53.53 meters. So, VF squared is equal to 2 times 9.8 times 53.53. 1. Oops, I forgot to get the square root. So that it becomes VF, you get the square root equals square root of that. So, VF lang yung need natin. So, the square root of this. So, VF now equal to 32.39 meter per seconds. Ayan siya. Okay, that's one sample. This will provide the answer. And then, you practice on the other examples. Okay?